Namaste and a big hello to all the children and their parents out there. Today I have come again as promised. I am going to narrate a wonderful story. The title of today's story is Manu and the Fish. Children, do you know what do we call a fish in Hindi? Well, it is called Matsya. So, the title of the story can also be called as Manu and the Matsya. I hope that you all will enjoy today's story. So, let's get started. Sun god or Surya, as we call him in Hindi, was the son of Kashyap and Aditi. The name of sun god's wife was Saranyu. Both of them were blessed with a son whose name was Shraddhadev. Later, Shraddhadev became the king of Dravida kingdom. He was a very kind and compassionate ruler, and he lived a very simple life. He used to stay in a cottage like a sage. Gradually, he also began to be called as Manu. One day, Manu was worshipping Lord Vishnu and he was standing in a river. He took some water in his hands in order to worship sun god. Okay, children, are you enjoying the story? Hello? Are you all listening? Okay, let me check. Please tell me, what was the name of Manu's father? Think, children. Think. Yes, you're right. Name of Manu's father was sun god. Excellent. Okay, let's come back to the story. Suddenly, a fish came in the hands of Manu. As soon as he saw the fish, he was very surprised. He was even more surprised when he saw that the fish was talking. The fish started crying out, crying for help. The king was very kind, so he put the fish in his kamandal. Children, do you know what is a kamandal? Well, kamandal is a small water pitcher. It is made up of brass or copper. Manu brought the fish home. The next day, he found, to his surprise, that the fish had grown in size. Manu had to transfer the fish to a bigger pitcher. Again, next day, the same happened. Fish had grown even bigger and was crying for help. The king had to get the fish transferred to a well. Again, the same thing happened. Now the fish was transferred to a pond. But the fish just kept on growing. Finally, it had to be transferred to the ocean. And then a very strange thing happened. The fish grew so big that it filled up most of the ocean too. Children, have you heard of such a big fish? No? Yeah, exactly. There is no such fish in reality. Okay, then can you tell me which is the biggest fish according to you? Okay, let me tell you the answer. Whale is the biggest fish. Now, Manu realized that this was no ordinary fish. He folded his hands and requested the fish to reveal its true identity. Then the fish finally revealed its true form. Who was it? Wait, I'll tell you. It was Lord Vishnu. That is why this form of Lord Vishnu is also called the fish form or Matsya Avatar. Lord Vishnu informed the king now that a huge flood would be coming very soon, and the entire earth and all the living creatures will be destroyed in this flood. Lord Vishnu told the king to build a huge boat. Now, Manu built a huge boat, and then what happened? Very soon, extremely heavy rains started. When water levels started rising, Manu, along with his wife Shraddha, some animals and birds, and Sapt Rishis or 7 sages went inside the boat. Manu took seeds of fruits, vegetables, and other crops also with him. Then it rained continuously and heavily for many, many days and nights. The entire earth got flooded. Lord Vishnu appeared in his Matsya avatar once again, this time as a huge fish with a horn on its head. Lord Vishnu's snake, also known as Sheshnag, appeared too. Manu used Sheshnag as a rope and tied the boat to the horn of the fish. The fish swam for many, many days and nights, and it continued to do so until the rain stopped. Finally, the rains stopped and the water levels went down. By this time, the boat had reached the foothills of Himalaya mountain. After the floods, Manu and his wife Shraddha, the 7 sages, and the animals and birds of different kinds repopulated the earth. Manu, what did he do with the seeds? He used the seeds to grow all kinds of plants and trees. So, children, this is the story of Manu and Matsya. So, children, I hope you have liked this story. Okay, now can you tell me what is the moral of the story? Think. Okay, for today, let me tell you the moral. The moral of the story is, if we are strong, we should not misuse our strength. In fact, we should use it to help those who are weak. So, I hope you enjoyed today's story. I'll be back very soon with another interesting story. Bye for today. Namaste. फिर मिलेंगे. Recording थी.